I know everything about this level ever. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, maybe, I don't know about New Game. I know New Game Plus Twilight version. I imagine this is going to be easier, but I don't know that. Probably a matter of perspective. Probably going to be the last mission I do today because my throat's really starting to hurt now. Just so you know that. My voice just starts getting raspy. You know why? I'm not used to talking for 3 hours at a time. Back to back to back. Not like I'm taking any breaks. This is all back to back to back. Oh, shut up, you whiner. People on YouTube do this for like all day, 8 hours a day. Yeah, well, I'm not one of them. I'm antisocial. I'm not used to talking this long. This is where I just tried to parry the... Okay, well, apparently in non-New Game Plus, there's like nothing here. I'm used to a skeleton warrior poking your ass with a spear if you do that. Apparently they don't have that here. And there's no dweller here. It's just a guy. Alright. So, is there a Boku player up here or not? I doubt there is. Alright, this is just you guys being dumbasses. Here's... Tome. Yeah. Your training session's over. Let's see how this goes. Well, that ended before it even began. I'm used to a ninja Yoki appearing there. Same difference, I suppose. That doesn't make any sense. Same difference. Yeah, well. I don't care. I say that. Don't you dare correct me. The ones I hate when people say a whole nother. Does anybody say that? A whole nother? Just say that out loud. Like, what does "nother" stand for? Is that supposed to stand for another? A whole another? What the hell does that mean? A whole another. I actually tried to parry there. I realized I was in the wrong stance. I have no idea how to use the other parry, though. It seems like it's different timing. I'm used to the Shrike's timing. That and the fact that you can just, like, finish them afterwards seems like it's a superior option. It's a neat thing, too, because when you look at it, you're just, like, stabbing them in the foot, then just impaling them through the stomach. It's metal is what it is. What is that squeaking? Oh, right, the bats that are coming up on my left. Alright, that's what that is. I don't really need that. I'm just gonna go to the shrine. I'm used to a skeleton warrior and a Raven Tengu being on the... Like, the Raven Tengu's, like, right there. And the skeleton warriors... I'm used to fighting both at the same time by myself, because the host just cowers back there going, oh, God. Some hosts are not cowardly. I will give them credit. Most of them are. Because, well, they need help to get through the level, so they're not really confident in getting through the level, so they need help. Which I understand that. I'd rather than just not die. I'm tired of hosts just acting like they're badasses and they have no idea what they're doing and just dying 2 seconds into the battle, but... I'm pretty sure there's... My favorite hosts are the ones that use the kunai build, personally, just because they still do damage, but they're not in danger. It annoys me that they can do that without being in danger, but I'm happy that they can do it because they don't die that way. Damn it, that's a little late. Okay, no. Okay, I gotta do this really early. No. No. God damn you. Now I'm gonna try and do this. One way or the other now. Something's aggroed on the left, I think. Can I not parry humans with it now? Do I gotta do it real early? You missed. I don't know how you use that. Come on. Damn you and your incongruities. Oh, gee. God damn it. Can you at least swing in the right direction, you retard? Well, there we go. I finally hit him. I don't think that's the way you're supposed to do it, but... That was an ordeal. Right there. I don't like that parry. I really don't like that parry. It's cool looking, but it's not really useful. As opposed to... Well, that was just poor, but... As opposed to this. Stabbing them in the foot, then impaling them. That's just great. Oh, right, the bats are beneath me. I really don't need to do this, but I guess I will. Not sure why I could hear the bats all the way across the map, but I guess that makes sense. Flying bolt? No, just a Raven Tingu. I'd prefer the flying bolt, actually, so I guess this is more difficult than this aspect than the Twilight version. Should be some sake to my right. I just got greedy there. Pure and simple, because I know I can take the hit. There, too. I just wanted it dead. It doesn't really matter. Sake? Sake? Yeah! That's the same contents of the chest before. Now, there's 2 paths you can go here in the Twilight. There's 3 enemies there, and then there's the 1 ogre this way. I prefer just going the ogre way because it's a lot easier to fight. Okay, well, that's different. Why is it easier in Twilight than it is in the regular level? That don't make no sense. I would think this would be easier in the regular and then harder in the Twilight. But I guess I'm not a game developer and I don't do these things, but it just don't make no sense to me as an amateur. God, I hate wind, what do you call it, wind on Udos and Raven Tingus, because if you get hit by that, it makes fighting them a lot harder, because you can't rely on brute force then. You will not believe the amount of people who go, shortcut, never, I don't want to use the shortcut. Like, they will refuse to kick the ladder down, and then they'll die, and then we have to, like, they resummon me, and then they just have to we have to run around the whole thing like jackasses again. It's like they're trying to impress me by going, I don't need that, haha, and then they die. It's like, yeah, I would have been more impressed if you just kicked the damn ladder down at this point. Oh yeah, this is gonna be funny. Don't cover for your friend. I'm gonna kill him just because of you now. If you hadn't done that, I would have actually killed you first, but you had to do that. Fuck's sake with this. Okay, you want to be dicks? Let's be dicks. No. You want to play it this way? We're gonna play it this way. Could have just fought you on honorable terms, but you had to go 3v1 on me, now didn't you? By the way, that's not the most efficient way of going through that place. I just want to go the harder way. On Yudo. Again, I'd rather have the on Yudo than I would the Raven Tengu, but I guess I can do this. Good God. You can dodge that, it's just if you screw it up, it really hurts. Like the staff, it's usually a lot safer just to block it. There should be a guy with a skeleton with a hand cannon up on the cliff up here. I have no idea if there actually is in this version or not, but I guess we'll see. No, there's not. Okay, well, that's different. By the way, there's apparently 2 paths here, 3 paths here. I went through 2 of them. I never went the other direction. Now let's just kill these jackasses the same way we do always. Your friend's head fell off. And you don't know how to block. Normally, I go this direction and follow the path down to get to the hot spring. Because, you know, getting people regen helps. I never actually went this way voluntarily, except for a few people that made me go this way. But there's a shrine this way, so I might as well go this way. Actually, no, let's go the way I haven't went. The other way I haven't went. The other way I haven't went is this way and then dropping down off this cliff. Because I think you can. Yes, you can. Where the hell is that? That's... No, I don't want to do that. That is... I don't know where the hell that is. I think that's... I don't want to do that. That's for damn sure. I don't want to go up there and try and get that item. Okay, there's no item here. No, there is one. I don't want to do that, though. How you doing? Yeah. I love that move, and it actually does the grab. Now, this is one of the few bright spots. When you're farming this area for like 4 or 5 hours a day, you kind of lose your mind after a while. But every time I go in here, I go in the hot spring. They usually, you know, loot that first, and then they come in, follow me, and then I like... Well, I'll show you. it's petty of me, and probably more than a little vindictive, but hell, you know, there's only so much humor to be had when there's no voice. I usually just go over here and just stand right here and looking at it. And they come out the door, and they trip on this. Every time. I don't do the stifle laugh, I just go, yeah, and just like run away. And they have to feel either embarrassed or just like, that dick, just watching it happen. Because that's what I do. That's what I do for amusement. When I'm grinding this area. That's not really how you're supposed to parry that, but I mean, I guess it'll work. You're supposed to time that so you deflect the attack and then you hit them with it. But like I said, it's a safer thing because it is an attack all of its own. Oh god, I nearly fell off. That would have been a hell of a way to die. Alright, there's no one-eyed imps here. Oh, okay. Is the big pole still intact at least? Okay, well this is different. Can you get away from the wall? Jeez. Like things fetish is staying near the wall anymore. The big pole is not, well, I guess it is kind of intact. There's still 4 enemies, but it's not a Yoki, 2 Onibi, a Skeleton Warrior, and a Raven Tengu. This is where most hosts die in Twilight, right here. Pretty sure I hit you in the head, sir, but I guess we'll just say fuck it. You didn't. Good God. This is a bigger pull than the other one. Good God. Is there no end to them? Good God almighty. Alright, you want to be assholes? Let's be assholes about it. Who else wants more? I can take all of you on. Sir, you're the last man standing. Well, I guess you're not going to be standing now. You lost your leg. That's why you have Mad Spinner as a axe wielder for situations like that. God help you if you don't have that. I don't know how the hell you do that. I guess you're not supposed to just wander in like a dumbass and just kind of head them all. Oh, right, there's no hand cannon there. I think I just took out every single enemy in a mile radius with that one, so that's fine for now. Kodama to my right, by the way, if you didn't know that. It's rare people don't find that one, but I've seen people that hadn't found it. Now in the Twilight, you don't have to aggro anybody going up here. Apparently in regular, you don't either. Damn. I never have trouble going up these stairs. Now on camera, though, I do. Alright, no Biwaboku player. You dick. Would you... Every time he moves, I think he's attacking. There we go. If you're the bodyguard, I fear for your master. Alright. I don't have my electricity amulet. I should have thought of that. That is his weakness, by the way, if anybody didn't know that. Let's see if you've learned a damn thing or two. Alright, that attack doesn't really hurt. It just hit you for like 1200 damage. Yeah, I know, it doesn't really hurt. I'm used to have him being sloth because people die here if you don't do that. He's gonna hear his big whooshing attack. Still doesn't really hurt all that bad. I don't know how if you're asking me how you dodge that big thing where he just like throws wind in every direction, I don't know. I always eat it. I don't know. I have no clue. But yeah, in New Game Plus, he still doesn't really hit all that hard. He did like, what, 1200 damage in any given combo? It wasn't really that bad. It's been 45 minutes. How the hell has it been that long? I'm sure not going through the Samurai from Sawayama right now. That's a long as hell level. This will probably be all I record for tonight, but I've never recorded 3 sessions in one night before. This is a new thing. So next time, we'll have 2 main missions left. Next time, if I go fast, this might be the end of the New Game Plus cycle, and we might be going in... Actually, no, because I gotta go to the Samurai from Sawayama, the Demon King revealed, and the Queen's Eyes. Right. So 3 more missions. Maybe. I might be able to. I doubt I'll be able to get through Samurai from Sawayama in 20 minutes. Depends if I get lost again. Excuse me again, I'm sorry. It probably won't. I know my way generally around there. Demon King revealed. I know my way around there pretty well. I've only ran it like 5-6 times. I try not to go co-oping there because people fall off. Or they get killed by Hino of all things. Or, worst case, I've gotten kicked out from the Demon King Revealed's world because there's a glitch in that. If you didn't know that, if you summon somebody there, don't kick them out because of, well, it's a glitch. If like in the 4 mini-boss arenas, sometimes the door will just, on the player screen, will be gone, will be there. They can't get out. You can walk through it because the door's open on your screen. On their screen, the door's closed. They cannot get out. Now, if you want to know how to get them out of that, I highly recommend you go to the tea house. I don't think I can actually go online here and get the clan battle stuff. Apparently I can. Oh, no, I can't. If you go to the trade menu, get some visitors charms. They're not that expensive. I would probably keep a stock of 10 around. I keep a stock of 99 because they're not very expensive, but that will get them out of there. Or if you don't have that, hopefully you didn't use the shrine because that'll transport them out. Or just go to another boss fight. It'll transport them to that boss fight. Don't just sit there going, come on, man, leave. It's like, you jackass, I can't leave. The door's shut. And then they kicked me out. It's like, oh, yeah, great. No, I only helped you kill 4 bosses. I don't need all that glory. Screw it. I would have understood if, all the yokai clouds in there had, not been cleared. He just didn't want to go up the elevator without his buddy, I guess. Which, I might add, there's no enemies up that elevator, so it's just, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just get a little annoyed when people screw me out of my glory after, a half an hour run because they don't know what a visitor's talisman does. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching and listening to my rambling. Hopefully next time, I'll see you there at Samurai from Sawayama, and hopefully a Demon King revealed, possibly Queen's Eyes if I get there fast enough, but I doubt I will next time, but maybe. And I shall see you then. Farewell, everyone. Until then.